Okay, 1846, good luck. So we've not played before, we have no head-to-head score there. 4,000 games per opponent, very good. Let's go c4, and we can always match the diagonal with the diagonal. Okay, actually let's match it this side, because this is the traditional Reti principle. But it is 10 minutes this, so we have got a bit of time. I think knight back if he pushes and then challenge the pawn is supposed to be okay. So I'll just worry about developing my bishop. What do I want to do? Do I go d4 and encourage this? Let's just develop for now. Okay, so bishop comes up, so that does give us a knight move, but do we want it? We'll just get the bishop developed, then we can maybe push, I guess. Actually, let's do it, why not? There's no tricks with the knight that I can see. There might be one, because he'll attack the knight, but I don't see it offhand. So we're just hitting the bishop. He might want me to take and open the file up. It depends how attacking my opponent wants to be here, so let me take the bishop. Okay, I'll do it. See if he goes with a pawn. He might do that. He doesn't. He goes with a queen. Okay. The knight across. He'll just play knight up, I'm guessing. So I can do this and this, or I can just go straight for d4. Let's see if he pushes down e3. Yeah, I'm going to go d4. And I'll probably just end up playing e3. It's dangerous to do this, so takes, and again, that knight might be jumping around, but I think I'm okay to drop back. So I think I can take. Knight this way, I take. Knight this way, maybe I can actually still take. Let's just take, so I think I've got queen d2 anyway with knight in. But if I take, I'm attacking the queen. So gain a knight, lose a queen, gain a queen, lose a knight, gain a bishop, maybe gain a pawn. So he doesn't blunder that. So is rook across the move now to hit the pawn? Same basic concept. Let's come across and just hit the pawn. Because knight in, I think I'm actually better. I think I'm gaining material. I might be wrong, but I think I am. He can always maybe drop the knight back if he wants to. Or maybe push forward. Actually, push forward. I might have pushed him into a good move there, because it might be an only move. But knight takes now. I guess I've got bishop takes. Does that work? So we gain a pawn and lose a pawn. We gain a knight. If you go with a queen, take. I can't take the knight, can I? I'm going to take. I'll try and figure it out. I can't burn all the clock. I'll try and figure it out depending on what he does, because I think I've got queen back if I need it. So I've got the option for queen back, but this is where I've got the chance to take with the bishop. Now my queen is actually hanging, so if I take with a bishop, we gain a knight, lose a queen, gain a queen. Lose a pawn, gain a bishop, lose a bishop. That seems alright. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to take. If he takes here, I can simply take back anywhere. If he takes here, I think I take with the knight. If bishop takes, I'll throw a check in and then I take back. The knight might actually be trapped, oddly enough, though. There's no squares, but it might win a pawn. So, but if I blunder, that's chess. If he's got a great move, he's got a great move. But we have gained a piece, even if it's a temporary piece, so we can afford to lose it. But again, if he just takes with the pawn, I can still drop the queen back out of the way. I think, anyway. So he's taken the queen, so I have to take the queen back. I don't need to think about that. So he takes here. So do I take a pawn, take the bishop? And I think I'm a pawn up, aren't I? So gain a pawn, lose a bishop, gain a bishop, and we have 6 pawns against 5 pawns. So we've just gained a pawn. So is there anything better? Gain a bishop, lose a bishop, and we gain a knight. That's a piece, isn't it? So that's better. So just take the bishop, lose a bishop, and hit the knight. So he's got to find a tricky move, or we've just simply gained a piece. We're creating a dangerous threat as well. Yeah, so I had kind of calculated it all out okay, but a little bit of luck thrown in. It wasn't too deeply calculated. It was a little bit instinct there as well. Oh, now he's just blundered. I mean, he might actually be safe because there's no great discovery, but he has to go at the corner. I mean, I can collect a pawn. I'm not sure I actually want the pawn. Oh, actually, is this going to be mate? Yeah, this is going to be mate, isn't it? It's going to be checkmate here because he'll have to block. We've kind of stumbled into this. We've been very fortunate with this one. We've been very fortunate there, haven't we? But let's see what it was in engine language. But we have been fortunate there. Pause just so I don't accidentally start another game. And then we'll go to the game 20 moves. So they're the move times for both players. So let's see what it was in engine language. But yeah, it was some calculation there and a little bit of trusting to instincts as well, because I didn't want to burn all the clock. But I thought it was okay, and it was. It was really good. So we played 97% versus 78% accuracy. CPL is just 9 against 60, but it's only really an opening that we've played 20 moves. It's not a full drawn out game, but we did play it really well. It's one of the concepts of the reti when you play knight f3 that you do g3, bishop to d2, bishop to g2. It's just one of the principles, and it's very common to develop this side as well. So this was okay to take here, and then we just build up an advantage starting from move 13, it says that. So here, so rook across was okay. Yeah, knight back, that was one of the potential options, just to guard the pawn. So the pawn push was a mistake. So it's okay to take, we attack the queen. And it was good to take with a bishop. Let's see if there's a difference on the eval. This is what you should do with your own game. Just take your time, take however long it is. Yeah, bishop takes was the best move. The other moves are actually just basically level. So it was the best move by a long way. And taking the queen was a blunder because we've ended up taking our time and spotting that we actually win a piece. And then opponents just missed the fact that there's going to be a forced checkmate there. Again, just taking our time to spot it because you have to block and the bishop just comes in. So it is what it is, so very good.